Hey guys, I just wanted to go through the character creation on Elder Scrolls. I wanted to just go over so you can kind of see what it looks like, and I just wanted to give you some tips and tricks. My biggest tip is don't spend too much time thinking you're going to make the perfect character, because chances are you're going to have to come up with a couple different characters before you find the exact right feel that you're going for. And there's so many different classes to choose from. You really do need to play a couple different characters just to make sure you're fitting in the best way, that the play style that works best for you. There are 5 different classes. There's the Dragon Knight, the Templar, the Warden, the Sorcerer, and the Nightblade. Each one has its pros and cons, its strengths and weaknesses. If you're going for a healer build, you're kind of leaning towards Templar and Warden, with a Rogue, a Nightblade, or Warden. And then Sorcerer obviously is going to be your magic build, and your Dragon Knight is kind of like your warrior. But you can also, on each one, you've got different magic abilities and different stamina abilities. There's a lot of customization to be had with these. So keeping that in mind, just know that you're going to probably end up with a couple different characters. So for your first one, I would recommend just playing one that you like the look of the best. So here we're going to do a dark elf, just so you can see how this character creation works a little bit. I'm going to take the face markings off so you can kind of see what's going on. There are these triangles on these character creation builds that are going to do the most as far as changing the way your character looks. So you've got on their body, you've got muscular, you've got large, you've got thin, and then you can kind of do anywhere in between. And it's the same way with the face. You can see there's a triangle up here. It goes from soft to angular, I'm showing you the extremes here, to heroic. So it allows you to just kind of give a basic idea of what you want your character to look like, the facial structure, the body structure. For her, we're going to go with a soft angular, and then for her body, we're going to do a muscular thin build. And then class, we chose Warden. It shows you what they're going to look like in their novice gear, which is how you're going to start out. And then it also shows you what their champion gear is going to look like. So that's fun. That's different. The different classes there. So I don't want this video to be too long, but I did want you to get a good feel for it. There are different skin colors for each race. Then if you flip over, you can see that there are some fun hair colors. You've got pink and purple, and then you've got a black with kind of like a blue sheen to it. A couple different grays. One of my favorite parts is the voices. Got a bunch of different voices. So you don't get stuck with somebody you can't stand listening to. These do change with the races. And then you've got, I think the eye colors are a lot of fun on these. They put a lot of detail into it. Eye squint, I think that's a fun feature. Then the different races have different eye colors you can choose from. Let's go over to the High Elf. She's a pretty popular race. You can see her eyes. Lots of options too, but not as many hair color options as far as the pink or the blue or the black. It's kind of all these brown and light tones, skin tones on her. Just to give you a quick idea of what you're looking at. And they've got different heights on these guys as well. But like I said, when you're doing your first character, just try to pick a race that you think looks fun to play, because you're probably going to end up with more than one. And you want to at least get up to level 10 is kind of where your goal should be with your first character, because that's when the dungeons open up and when you can start doing some group activities. And then you can really start to understand how you want to build out a character, because you'll have some experience in the out in the world doing quests, but then you can start getting some experience going with other people. And if you're building out a DPS character, the wait lines for those are a little bit longer to get into dungeons than if you were to build a healer, or better yet, a tank. I think have the lowest queues. So keep that in mind. It just depends on what you're wanting to do and how you're wanting to play. But first, just get in there and start getting a feel for it. That would be my best advice. Don't be intimidated. Everybody's been really friendly so far. I've only been playing for a little while now. Just get in there, get started, meet some new friends, and tweak characters as you go. All right, if you guys have any other questions, drop them down below and I'll try to get any of them answered that I can. And if I can't, I will see if I can reach out to some resources and find the answers for you guys. Thanks so much. Have a great day.